Hello my beautiful Taurians, welcome to your channel, welcome to Taurus Lady channel. So this is a special reading, a bit different to what we've done so far, but I felt like, throughout this, it keeps going, throughout the Mercury retrograde, throughout this, month, I feel like this is the way to do it. It's not that I'm trying to hide my face, but it's just how it feels right. It feels right to do it this way, okay? I'm trying to change the angle of the video. I'm not sure if I can, so I have to continue this way. Okay, so this is your reading for this upcoming week, valid from today, which is the 11th of November, up to, let's say, Sunday, this coming Sunday, okay? So it's a 5 days, 6 days reading. The reason why I want to do the reading right now, because you might know by now that we've got a full moon in Taurus tomorrow. So it's very important for that, we honor you Taurians and we do a reading for you, okay? I'm trying to change the angle, but I can't. Okay, so I will just keep it this way. My lovely Taurians. So, tomorrow, full moon in your star sign. Uranus is in our star sign in Taurus. So basically from tomorrow, you may feel tomorrow as if, your traits might be coming out more. I mean, your personality traits, like you might be feeling like you want to take care more for the people you love. You might be focusing more on your long-term plans, thinking of how much money you've got. If you haven't got enough, you might start thinking of changes, okay? The moon tomorrow, the full moon in your star sign, it will be good for you to use that energy of it, which is telling you if something is not working, if something is not how it should be, how you expect it to be, just change it, okay? Don't run away from making decisions, Taurus. Don't run away from changes. Do not resist changes, okay? That's basically how it's gonna affect you. You may feel like, all right, all of those energies and a full moon in my star sign, Mercury retrograde, Scorpio. Oh my goodness, okay? This is so much to take, Taurus. That's why I'm hiding behind the camera. I'm just joking. So, you know by now we're in the peak of Mercury retrograde, Taurians. What does that mean? It basically means that you will probably desire passion, but more than anything, I keep saying this in all of the reasons, I'm gonna repeat it in yours. The past might be on your mind, and you might be on someone else's mind, someone from the past with whom you were, etc., and love department. You might be on their mind. You might be communicating on a synchronicity level. You might have heard from them by now, or you may simply know that they are thinking of you and you thinking of them. So now this is the love related reading. How do they see you and how do you see them, Taurians? I've already pulled the cards, as you can see. On the right hand side, how do they see you? On the left hand side, how do you see them? We're looking into how do you see each other from each other's perspective, okay? Here, this is the blockage, main blockage between you two, the possible outcome. On the side here, we've got 2 cards I pulled for the piece of advice, okay? Maybe you can see better the reading from here. So yeah, just remember these 2 sides can go vice versa, so feel free to switch the sides whenever you feel like they may resonate with you more or less. Okay, I've got a few issues here, as we do from Mercury retrograde. So now, Taurians, the overall theme, the overall energy of this week reading, love related reading, is the Empress. How beautiful, Taurus. This is you. You are in your power, my beautiful Taurus. Okay, you are definitely in your power. Okay, like there's no two doubts about it, 2 buts about it. You are on it. You are strong. You are in control of your life. You are doing you are in your element, you are very strong, and all of your traits like I said, are coming now. What I mean by that, you feeling more than ever tied to your values, okay? The Empress is someone who's strong. The Empress is someone who's successful, a perfect mother, a perfect father, a perfect employee, someone who's very caring, compassionate, but at the same time not someone who's weak, okay? Because sometimes people think that Taurians are so kind and nice and they're weak, but you're not weak, okay? And when it comes to love, like I said, with the Empress, you possibly within the next few days, you will feel like you want to take care of the people in, you know, in your surrounding. If you're with someone, whether you are on good terms or not, you want to take care of them. You want to show them understanding. You know, you have a lot of love, but at the same time, you will not allow anyone to take you for granted with the Empress, because you are very strong. Okay, you know, it's very nice to see you this way. Okay, Taurans, how do they see you? And they see you with the Fool, okay? They see you. It's like you having a new chapter in your life, Taurus, okay? You leaving the past behind. You're not that concerned about you know, having or not having money, despite, you know, the effect of tomorrow's full moon. You are quite happy, like I said, to go with this dog and go on a journey and explore something new. Something must have finished in your life, might be finishing throughout this Mercury retrograde, throughout this week, and you're ready. You're so ready for the new chapter. You know it's not gonna be easy when it comes to love. Maybe, you know, you're ready to basically start on your own or with someone new, okay? You're taking your dog. Look at this, you know, clown or the Fool on this card. He's got a little tear, you know. So you taking all of your sadness, all of your, you know, past memories that upset you, the pain you've been carrying, and you're like, all right, it's about time. It's about time I move on. It's about time I start all over again. Who's in? And the dog is like, ruff, ruff, I'm definitely in. So you're taking the dog. Now, they also, and they know this, and they see with Five of Wands, okay? Five of Wands is about, you know, being internally torn, being unable to make some kind of a difficult decision, difficult choice that it's really hard for you, Taurus, okay? And you might be, and they know that you tend to tell people about this choice you got to make. You tend to ask people for the advice, but you're afraid of making your own choice. And I feel like it's important with this card when it comes to love. You know, you've got many options in love, yeah, fair enough, but you got to make choice based on what is right for you, Taurus. And you will know tomorrow, you will know in the next few days what is right, you know, for you. And you will be ready to follow your destiny, okay? To put faith into destiny. Because I feel like, you know, Uranus in your star sign, you'll be willing to take a risk. This is about taking a risk. You are not the same Taurus as you used to be. And they know this, and it surprises them. They also view, interestingly, this time, you know, I feel like I said, they might be back and they, you know, that they want to offer you love, but you are not interested, Taurus. There's something about you at this particular week, this particular month, when you are not interested in love offers. You've got a few here lined up, can you see? They're all queuing up for you. It's like your mindset is not on this cup of love. So they might be feeling like you cannot see the feelings, like you taking their love for granted. Okay? But I don't think it's that. It's just you can't even see it. Whatever you're doing, you might be so stuck in the past. You think you're so much of the past, or so much focused, Taurus, on making this right decision for you, this choice. You might be so focused on this new chapter in your life, on, all right, I'm ready. I'm so ready. I was born ready. I'm just gonna stop worrying about what's gonna happen tomorrow, next week, if I'm gonna have enough or not. Because I may die tomorrow. And what if I die tomorrow? I would die with a regret. So I got to, you know, pick myself up take my rucksack, take a few necessities, and go ahead of me with my dog, with my loyal dog. So they can see all of this. And maybe that's why you're so focused on your new chapter in your life, your new beginning, that you sort of temporarily given up on love, or you're just like, I can't be even bothered with it. And they know this. So they know that even if they want to come forward, and they will, because I can see in the reading here, they may not, they don't expect you to see it. Okay. Now, you view them, Taurus, with the King of Cups. Someone, you might be dealing with a water star sign, might be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But someone who might be older. There's also a card of someone who's emotionally withdrawn. Like, they haven't showed you the emotions. So they haven't showed you that they are emotional, that they've got emotions for you, but they're very emotional inside. They've got a very rich inner world, okay? But they don't open up easily in case they were to get hurt, okay? So they always keep locks on their heart. But this is someone, who's a good advisor. People come to this person for piece of advice. They've got many good friends. People respect them. This could be a teacher, advisor. Okay, someone you look up to, but they emotionally not, like they haven't showed you the emotions yet, or maybe they tend to be emotionally blocked for some reasons, okay? And this about them, and I feel like you get to this stage these days, Taurus, like, okay, because of your past experiences, if someone cannot show me, I'm not even gonna bother. And I think that's why that is your approach here, okay? I can't be bothered with love. Sorry, and I mean to be negative. Now, they also view, you view them with threes. So this person might be in a third party situation, might be with someone else, or quite possibly with Three of Cups. This is someone you're thinking of right now. This is, there might be reconciliation here. If you fallen out with someone, if you haven't spoken to them for quite a long time in terms of love, past ex or whoever, you were dating, they're coming back here. They're coming back, okay? Maybe a Cancer or Scorpio, they're coming back, okay, with this Cup. I feel like they might be ready to show you the emotions, okay, from Mercury retrograde throughout this week. They're coming now and telling you, here I am, Taurus, I've got this Cup for you. And you are like, do ya? And you're just not even opening your eyes, like you just can't be bothered. Sorry, that's the energy I'm feeling here. You also read them with Seven of Wands, okay? Like, they always fight with you, okay? And, whenever you ask them questions, they've got always something to say back. This is a person who likes to argue with you back and forth, but also quite defensive. So whenever you say something, they get quite defensive. So you might find that quite annoying about them, okay? But they're quite strong. They tend to stand up for themselves and what they believe in, okay? They fight for what they believe in. They're quite successful. People are jealous of them. I feel like this is also someone who's got many options in love, and that many people are attracted to this person. But more than anything, it's like whenever you try to talk to this person, they get quite defensive. Okay, they're very emotional, and they tend to fight, like fire back and fight back. So you might have had, you might struggle like talking to them sometimes, because like a back and forth, never-ending discussion that leads to argument possibly. And the main blockage between you two, Taurus, is Four of Wands, okay? So I feel like maybe someone here is married, or quite possibly the blockage is, maybe there is no stable foundation here, okay? There's nothing stable here to build on. Maybe because of, who they are, who you are, what you know of them, what they know of you. Maybe there's no chance for you to have anything stable, because Four of Wands is about having a stable foundation, building someone from the beginning. And it's like there's this connection, the person you're thinking of, you two for some reasons right now lacking foundation, lacking stability, stable foundation. It's like you think or they think you can't build something stable on something that is not stable, that is unstable. You can't build stability on instability. Does that make sense? Or maybe one of you is in a relationship, is married, it's got some other stuff that would stop this, building foundation process. Okay, so lack of stability in this connection. And the outcome here, Taurus, we've got Four of Swords. Okay, someone is like hasn't self-reflected here, or hasn't done healing, or is not done healing. Okay, someone here either hasn't self-reflected, okay, on where they went wrong. And I feel like maybe the person you're dealing with, if they're coming now and telling you, hey Taurus, here I am, I'm back, will you take me back, I've got this cup for you, and then you are talking to them, okay, but why this, all of these wounds, it's like your questions, but you're questioning them, you're cornering them, but why did you do this and that? And every time you ask them a question, they've got an answer, like a smart answer, but they haven't really said sorry. They're not saying sorry. They're just arguing back and forth because they can't see where they went wrong still. It's like the Scorpio's energy. Mercury retrograde might make them feel like they desire you, but they don't understand where they went wrong. They haven't actually sat down and self-reflected. Someone here is lacking self-reflection on where they gone wrong, whether it's you, Taurus, or them, okay? And that is the outcome. Or someone is, isn't done with, meditation, self-reflection, healing. Someone is not healed yet. But for me, this is more like someone hasn't actually had the chance to think about, okay, hang on a sec, where did I go wrong? And they still maybe try to put a blame on you, Taurus, okay, possibly, instead of focusing on where did they go wrong. And that is an issue. So the piece of advice for you too, Taurus, this is a reading for you, but also for your cross-watcher, is, this is a secret message as well, Knight of Cups and Ten of Swords. So yes, there's been a love offer coming for quite a long time from an earth sign here, whether this is you or them, but we've got Ten of Swords here. So I feel like if you've been waiting for someone's love offer, and it's been there, it's been coming super slowly for years, for months, for weeks, for ages, but now you're like, no, I think I'm not waiting any longer with Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is like, it's about time this is finished, because here we've got a painful ending with someone, Taurus, for whom you've been waiting for a long time. But now it's Ten of Swords. This is the ending and beginning. It's like, if something stabbed you 10 times, if it hurt you, why would you still wait for this person? Or vice versa, whether it's a reading for cross-watcher, okay? Cup of Love, steady as from an earth sign, coming for years, something you've been waiting for weeks, years, months, 10 years, 10 months, 10 weeks, Taurus. But this waiting hurt you, but now you're ready. From Mercury retrograde, it's a good time for you to finish it, put it to the rest. This is a painful ending, but we learn from pain. What you've learned now, what did you learn, Taurus? You've learned possibly that, someone's got to do the walk the walk, not just do the talk, right? So now when they hear you, like, all right, I just can't be bothered with it, whether it's a new love, okay, an old love, because offering cup isn't enough. You need more, Taurus. You need more. If it wasn't stable, why would it be stable now, right? Why would this work now? And someone cannot, is quite happy to point fingers at the other person, not even discuss, but still hasn't understood when they're gone wrong. And that is the issue. So the advice is, if something, hurts you, How long can you wait for something that it's painful? You know, emotionally, it's not gonna happen. It's not stable, Taurus. So the good advice would be just finish it. Finish this painful, you know, waiting or whatever. You know, what did you learn from it? Learn from the pain and move on. Yes, it was painful, but I think it's time. It's about time here with piece of advice. Okay. You've been waiting for a long time for this, Taurus. Now, let's just clarify very quickly the main blockage this Four of Wands. Let's clarify it. The Four of Wands. Let's clarify the Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Whoa, too many cards. I'm gonna pull a card. Well, we've got a Virgo here. That is the blockage. So you might be doing Virgo or someone, you know, the blockage is that someone's been, again, you know, isolating themselves and looking for themselves, okay? Rethinking, reanalyzing. And that's what led, rethinking way too much, reanalyzing. Someone felt lost. For that reason, you can't really see well this card. For that reason, you know, the foundation was not stable. Someone isolated themselves way too much for too long. Maybe you wanted to be with them, you want to be around them, but they kept questioning that connection. They kept analyzing, rethinking, which was, you know, they did it too much. One more card. For the blockage, blockage. Okay. And the blockage is, you know, this connection would be out of balance, okay? Out of balance. And the outcome, someone is not self-reflecting yet, hasn't healed possibly, and hasn't done meditation on where did they go wrong. Not the other person, but where did they go wrong? Okay, and someone back in time was very controlling, okay? And they have to self-reflect on this, Taurus. You know, they wanted to control you possibly, and that's something they still don't get it, I'm afraid. So it's up to you if you want to keep waiting, okay? But I feel like you're done waiting. This is the end of waiting for this cup of love. You're not waiting any longer, and it's good on you. Good for you. Why should you keep waiting, okay? So I'm not sure if this is, you know, that's how they see you. Maybe they think you waiting, but I think they know you're not waiting. Look at you, got your arms crossed. You're like, I can't be bothered with this. Okay, you're not waiting any longer. But if they do come, it's very likely reconciliation. If they do come, you know, it's like they won't be even addressing what they did to you, how they control you, you know. But I feel like, you know, you're quite strong with your underlying energy. You're very strong, Taurus, and you're not gonna allow, you know, for anyone to mess with you, if that makes sense. Okay, Taurus, I'm just gonna pull a card from the animals messages for you. Okay, I'm just gonna put the camera back. Just a quick message. I like this reading. Okay. Taurus, keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. Okay. So if they do come back, you can still talk to them and have a laugh. Okay, you don't have to be super serious about it. You know, you can turn the situation into, I don't know, something funny, although I don't think it's that funny, you know. But when they do come back and you want to ask lots of questions, which I believe you've got lots of questions, keep it light. Why should you stress out, Taurus? Keep your sense of humor. All right, Taurians, thank you very much. This was your love related reading. How do they see you and how do you see them for this upcoming week up to Sunday? I love you very much and I will see you here on Sunday. In the meantime, please, can you see? Keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. Oh goodness, that is a good advice for many of us Taurians, right? Okay, love you. Ciao.